Sharipov in the last round, the Junior World.
All right, I'm gonna break down this video. We're gonna look at Opetia, who was just introduced to the game. Just for my followers, and just to show you the talent that I possess. As you can see, boxing is very serious, and it's really organized and it's underground because most of your college and university students that graduate from college, which is your coders, your gaming, your community moderators, they never been to these events. And they've never been here. That's why most people say, hey, is Mike Tyson in the game? Because they're not real boxing fans. Hey, man, can we get Butterbean? You know what I mean? There's no way Butterbean should be over a lot of these fighters that's come to the game. Y'all not asking for the Vargas. Fernando Vargas got 3 sons that's in boxing. They coming up. Y'all not into that. Y'all just want to win, pick the high-rated fight like an arcade guy. But we really do have hardcore fans. We a small community, but we are here. And this was supposed to be our game, not your game. But anyway, let's go, because that's what draws us to the game. Let's break this down.
Champion for Uzbekistan, and he hadn't lost since July 2000.
That's Jai. You want to know about a boxer? Look at his amateur career, and you'll see, because once they get to this particular age, especially if they start at 8 or 9 years old, or 5 or 12 or 13, they still going to have some of the same style and the same habits, except they're just going to clean it up a lot, but the style ain't going to change. So let's see.
So that was a tremendous win.
And this is also important because of AI and creating Jai Opetia. You have to have this type of knowledge to be able to create this guy. I'm talking about his movement, the way he moves, the way punch selection and all that.
Opetia, a London Olympian, Ivor Junior World Champion.
So he's a former Olympian.
Indeed. Peter Herrera 15-12 from Cuba in his previous encounter. So plenty of credentials for both of these two. 91 kilograms heavyweight.
Which we shouldn't have cutscenes. We should be able to walk back to our corner.
Of course, Aussie, oi, oi, oi.
See how he start out.
Sports complex.
All right.
Yeah, that man.
The little dip, and then dip. That means he's feinting to go to the body. So he start off the body first with a jab. In his southpaw stance. He did it again. He do the dip. He do the dip. Most of the time they do that, they come with something over the top, right? Notice how the other boxer in the red corner is not running around, running away from the fight, because the referee is not going to allow him to do that, to be running from the fight, because they there to fight. But the gamers don't do that. They there to play tag and hit you. Okay, 1, 2. He went over the top with the 2, right? So we see he got a little hopping motion with him, the way he be hopping, right? He still fight like that. He kind of unorthodox, but most southpaws are unorthodox. So let's find patterns on how he fight, okay? And they got on headgear too. That was a feint. He do a lot of foot feints with his feet. Came in with that too.
Clumsy looking attack there from Opetia.
Yep, clumsy looking attack. Yep.
Walking into Stotsky really.
He like lunging in. And it's the heavyweight division. But in amateurs, the heavyweight division is different. Pros is unlimited.
Shoulder there from Opetia.
In the amateurs, it's not. They have a such thing as, so if Tyson Fury was in the amateur, he'd be a super heavyweight. He wouldn't be a heavyweight.
Right hand from Stotsky, no great power behind it. Caught Opetia slightly off balance.
Herky jerky, a little herky jerky fighter. He like to bounce in and out. All right, lead left hand, because it can be mistaken from a jab, mistaken for a jab on the southpaw. He just jumped in. So now we got a pretty much a pattern on what he does as an amateur. So he likes to hop, do the up and down movement with his torso for a feint, and then he feint with his feet a lot. So we got that intel right now, right? And he like to jump in. Let's look at a more polished version of Opetia. Let's go to his debut. I could go to the Olympics. Let's go to his pro debut.
Ladies and gentlemen,
speed it up a little bit. There he is right there. So let's see how much he done cleaned up his image as a boxer. All right, here we go. There, he's still jumping, you see? He's still bouncing around. He's still bouncing around. We know he like to lunge. He like to throw feints. So this is at the pro level. See? So we know he like to jump around and hop around. They used to call me that, the bunny hopper, because I used to do that. Okay, he's using the strap now. His first pro debut, he's controlling his opponent with that right hand. All right, he's not doing the hopping down. He's not hopping up and down as a pro. Right? There he go hopping. He just do a 1-2. He's fighting this particular guy differently. Okay, there go the feint. He just do a lead 2, standing lead 2, not lunging. Right? Okay, backed up. There you go with his hopping. He's not doing it too much. Probably learned that it makes him tired. It's a little more polished. He's not doing the hopping up and down kind of like how Bivol and Usyk does. He loved throwing the lead rear hands. He just do a 2-3 from the southpaw stand, lead hook. Okay, now we see here a little bit more poise. Look at that. He loved hooking. I noticed that about him. Even now today, he loved throwing hooks. He's a hooker. He loved throwing hooks. As Gamer would say, he would be a hook spammer. That was a lead. He loved throwing lead rear punches. He lead with them. Look at that. With somebody in the near future is going to make him pay for that. Because he loved throwing lead rear punches. Tell you a hooker. Got nice fast, got nice, good check hook. Good check hook. Good check hook. Check, boom. See? Going in, boom. Lead 2. 1-2. Steel City don't do this, but I do it for free. You can pay me $5 a month. Lead 2. Lead 2, that was 3-2. He hurt him. Lead 2. This probably a cab driver too. This really one of them gamers. This how they fight. This how they look in there. With that manual blocking, had them looking just like that. Stoppage. That ain't in the game. Peace.